Hello, today I am going to teach GMS. Actually, GMS is a mess preparation software used in different computational mechanics applications. One such example is OpenFOAM. So, as a fluid dynamics engineer, uh, I'll use this mess for OpenFOAM simulations. And here I have installed GMS in the Windows 11, and the version of GMS is 3.0.6. So this is the shortcut, and you can click on the shortcut to start GMS. So this is the GUI of GMS, and here it's geometry, mesh, and solver. So the first step of creation of mesh is creating the geometry. So here I will create one simple two-dimensional channel, and the length of the channel is 2 meter and the width is 1 meter. So for that I will add points. So here I will take x equals to 0, 0. So my x coordinate and x coordinate, y coordinate, and for creating all the 4 points I have to define coordinates of all the 4 points. So here my first point is created, then the second point is created, then the third point, and finally the fourth point. So I have created 4 points, and this approach of geometry making is known as bottom-up approach, in which first, for creating a two-dimensional or three-dimensional geometry, we usually first create points, then lines, then surface, then volume. Here we will restrict up to surface since we are generating a two-dimensional uh, surface. So I created the geometry for here it's a square. If you want to make a rectangular domain, then you can simply make changes in the script. So I want to create length of the domain will be 2 meter. Okay, I hope I will create the geometry as per the requirement. So after changing the script, you have to save it, and again you have to reload. You can see now the length of the channel is 2 meter, and the height is 1 meter. If you will see the script, I only have create points. So the next step is to create lines. You have to click on straight line, then simply select the points, and here you can see 4 lines are created. And the next step is to create plane surface. So for creating the surface, you have to select all the 4 lines, and you have to type E such that the process will be completed. So now I have a plane surface. If you want to uh, see the names of points, line and surfaces, you have to go to options, geometry, line levels. Here you can see there are 4 lines, and surface levels, there is only one surface, so surface level is 1. So I have completed the two-dimensional geometry. Now my geometry is created. Then the next step is to create the mesh. So I'll minimize the geometry, and then I'll click on mesh. You can click on first, you can click on 1D and then 2D. Oh, it's really coarse mesh. So if you want to refine the mesh, or if you want to decrease the size of elements, then tools, options, then mesh. Here you can reduce the element size factor. Then you can close. Once again you can click on mesh 2D. Oh, there is some problem. Yes. So still it's coarse. You can, for a very fine mesh, you can reduce the element size factor, and here you can see a very fine mesh is created. At this stage also you can change the dimensions of the geometry. If you want to further increase the length of the channel, then you can re-edit the script. Let's say you want to make the channel dimension is 6 meter, then simply you have to make changes in the script and you have to reload the script. You can see the geometry is once again generated, and you can generate the mesh once again. As you can see, very coarse mesh is generated. And if you want to check the number of elements created, then you can click on statistics, and from here you can see the total number of elements in the mesh file. Next, in order to use this mesh in OpenFOAM, or this geometry and mesh in OpenFOAM, you have to create group lines or group surfaces. For that, or physical groups, add line. So here this line will be my inlet, this line will be my outlet, this is the top wall, and this is the bottom wall. And one more thing, you also have to create surface groups. So this will be your interior domain, or simply you can take, let's, if you are interested in airflow simulation, then you can take simply you can take air, or simply that will be your domain. If you want to check how many surfaces and line groups, surface group and line group you have created, you can simply click on visibility, and here you can see there are 4 line groups: inlet, outlet, top wall, bottom wall, and finally the surface. The default surface is the interior domain, and that is air. So we have successfully created the geometry, defined inlet, outlet, and the interior surface. Now the next step is to save the mesh. Simply you can click on save mesh, such that the mesh will be saved in your computer. Thank you.